Are we live? It looks like we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Pop Culture Asylum. I am your host, Gabriel. I hope everyone had a great day. And, today's Friday. Usually, I don't make videos on Friday, but there are two things going on right now that needs to be brought to everyone's attention. Now, if you read the title of this video, there's two things that I would like to address. One being wrestling, and the other being Call of Duty. So I'm basically addressing two very different communities, but I'm a part of both communities. Like, I love professional wrestling and I love both Call of Duty. So I'm going to address the first part of the video is I'm going to address what's going on with Keith Lee. And the second thing after that, then we are going to focus on what's going on in the Call of Duty community, which there's a movement going on, which I want everyone to participate. But we'll get that to the second half of the video. But right now, let's talk about what's going on. So, Keith Lee. So, in case you haven't heard the news, Vince McMahon threw a fit. Because Vince McMahon is not impressed of the work and the effort some of these people have been doing lately on Raw and SmackDown. So Vince McMahon wants to put some of these superstars, Vince McMahon wants to wants some of these stars to be retrained in the Performance Center. And of course, there's a couple of names throwing around, like Dabba-Kato, I believe that's one. Otis is another one, which I don't know why. But, Otis can be very tricky. I like Otis, and Otis is very talented. I don't know why they want to retrain, that Vince McMahon wants Otis to be retrained as well. That doesn't make any sense. But, Otis being retrained, that's not the thing that makes me piss off. Okay? One of the other superstars, I shit you not, that Vince McMahon wants retrained in the Performance Center is Keith Lee. Vince McMahon wants Keith Lee to be retrained in the Performance Center. I wish I was making this up. I wish I was joking, but apparently that is not the case at all. Okay, there are numerous reports right now saying that Keith Lee is one of these superstars that Vince McMahon wants retrained at the Performance Center. Now, I don't know. There could be a chance that the story is fake. But again, a slim chance. Because mostly 99% of the time, the dirt sheets are always right. Because especially this year, WWE has been exposing themselves. Okay? And if this turns out to be true, and I'm hearing multiple reports, not just one, not just two, but multiple reports of this happening to Keith Lee. Vince, what the hell is wrong with you? Why would you want to refix something Why would you want to fix something that is not broken in the first place? Keith Lee is the total package. This man has the wrestling ability. This man has the promo work. This man has the charisma. This man is like a big man that can like freaking do high flying stuff. He's a big man that can also like freaking move like a cruiserweight. He's basically the modern day Bam Bam Bigelow. Keith Lee is basically the modern day Vader. There is nothing wrong. Keith Lee is one of these superstars that has the potential to be a megastar in your company. Okay. And so far, what you done with Keith Lee, like I won't say is terrible, but very underwhelming. First, the theme. First, you change his theme, which is a generic shitty theme. Like obviously they changed their theme now, but come on. The original theme was what way better. Okay, secondly, you give him a fucking singlet. Really? Why? Because he's a big man? Just because you're a big guy does not mean you need a fucking singlet. But oh, Vince McMahon is like, oh, yeah, that is a big guy. That is a very big guy. Keith, you are a big guy. So for that, I'm going to give you a singlet to show that you are a big guy. Keith Lee doesn't need a freaking singlet. He looks ridiculous with a singlet on. Okay? Now, like, Keith Lee's booking is not bad right now. But again, this is the same company that ruined Cesaro, that ruined Chad Gable, that ruined Rusev, that ruined Zack Ryder, ruined Sami Zayn, ruined my boy Shinsuke Nakamura, and countless other. The list goes on and on. Okay, and all these people saying like, oh, just give him a chance. Keith Leach has been in the company for a couple of months now. Are you out? No, WWE broke that trust. Okay, I don't trust WWE anymore. If anything, I have the right to be harsh at them because those are the names. Cesaro has been in here, has been in this company since 2012. Either 12 or 13, but that's 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Cesaro has been in WWE for 9 years. 9 freaking years. And he hasn't even got one shot. Not one title shot or not one world championship run in WWE. And Cesaro has he literally has the wrestling ability. He can talk in 7 different languages. And somehow WWE managed to fuck him up. Rusev, another great example. When he came to WWE, he was booked as a monster. Nobody was able to beat him, well, except for John Cena like 1 year later. But he, like, his monster push, he had the potential to be a megastar and to be a world champion. But did they do that? No. Because W Creative are a bunch of idiots. And the final example, which pisses me off the most, Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura. When he came to WWE, it was my first time seeing him, and I instantly fell in love. And every time you saw Shinsuke Nakamura, he felt special. And every And all the other opponents that Shinsuke went against, it had a big fight feel to it. A big fight feel because Shinsuke Nakamura was an attraction. Shinsuke Nakamura in NXT was being treated as a special attraction because Shinsuke Nakamura is a once in a lifetime talent. He is so talented, so unique, and I just fell in love with his character. And when he came, and which by the way, fun fact, I was there live when Shinsuke Nakamura made his debut on SmackDown in Orlando, Florida, WrestleMania 33 weekend. Okay, I was there live and I lost my shit. And everything was going swell. He defeated John Cena fair and square. He defeated Randy Orton fair and square. Hell, he even won the Royal Rumble. Okay, you know, and keep in mind, Shinsuke Nakamura won the Royal Rumble in his first try. First try. You know how hard it is to win a Royal Rumble on your first try? Only like 2 people were able to say that. Okay? One of them being Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I think the other one's like Yokozuna. Okay? There is literally a short list of people who won it, and now that I think about it, Hacksaw Jim Duggan is also on that list as well. But it's a short list of people who won the Royal Rumble on their first try. Shinsuke Nakamura won the Royal Rumble in his. So keep in mind, he had amazing rivalries in NXT with Sami Zayn, Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode, Austin Aries, and when he came to the main roster, he defeated John Cena fair and square. He defeated Randy Orton fair and square, and he won the Royal Rumble in his first try. But did WWE just roll with it and give him a world championship shot after defeating John Cena, after defeating Randy Orton, after winning the Royal Rumble in his first try? Did Nakamura ever get a title shot? A run? No. Matter of fact, he had the jobber treatment by AJ Styles, and he has never been the same. And you know what the funny part about it is? Vince McMahon and WWE Creative did not need to do anything. Triple H already did all the work. When Nakamura came to the main roster, you already had a megastar. You didn't even need to do anything. You had a megastar. And WWE and Vince McMahon somehow fucked Shinsuke Nakamura up. So after all the names I just mentioned, why should I trust WWE in making Keith Lee a megastar? Please tell me, explain to me, to all the WWE fans saying like, oh, give Keith Lee a break. Okay, like WWE Creative wouldn't mess him up. Really? They mess up Cesaro. They mess up Rusev. They mess up Nakamura. They mess up many people. They mess up EC3. Okay, which was, how can you mess up EC3 was literally the hottest act but just because EC3 was in TNA, oh, we're gonna punish him now. Let's just make him into a bland, egocentric character and give him nothing to do. Okay? After ruining potential megastars like in Cesaro, Rusev, Nakamura, EC3, why should I trust Vince McMahon and Creative to make Keith Lee a megastar? I have zero confidence. Zero confidence. And right now, they are not doing a great job in building him up to be a megastar with like crappy to decent music, even though his original music was fun and didn't even need to be changed in the first place. He's wearing a freaking singlet for no reason. And now Vince McMahon wants Keith Lee to be retrained. Guys, I don't know if you watch NXT or just Keith Lee's works in general, but again, he's the total package. And Keith Lee is one of WWE's last chances to make someone a megastar. Keith Lee has it all. He has the talent. He has the charisma. He has amazing promo work. There is nothing wrong with Keith Lee. Yet Vince McMahon, as senile as he is, wants him to be retrained. And if this story ends up being true, then Vince McMahon is a blithering idiot. And creative needs a complete overhaul, number one. And Vince McMahon needs to be out of power because he does not know what talent is anymore. He does not know what talent is anymore. Okay? He doesn't, don't get me wrong, Vince McMahon has done great things for WWE in the past. Okay? But the man's 70 plus years old. And every time we see him on TV, he looks like shit. Okay? He every time I see him on TV, he looks senile. He looks like he doesn't even know what he's doing. Oh my God. I'm really trying with WWE, folks. I'm really trying not to quit with this company. But it's stories like this. It's stories like this that makes me hate WWE more and more and more. Trust me, I want to like them. I want WWE to succeed. And it's because of WWE that I even became a hardcore wrestling fan in the first place. And it's just horrible. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. After me putting all my dedication for watching WWE throughout my entire life and for being a dedicated hardcore wrestling fan, this is the shit I get. This is the shit you produce for all the hardcore wrestling fans who supported you over the years. Vince McMahon is killing his own company. He is killing his own company. This man is so senile and so out of touch that he's asking a superstar who has amazing work ethic, who doesn't do it for the money, but does it because he loves wrestling and he loves the art of wrestling. A man who has all the talent, the man who has all the charisma, the man who is without a doubt one of the best talkers, not just in WWE, but in professional wrestling right now. He's the total package, and he has the potential to be a big megastar. But what does Vince wants to do with him? He wants Keith Lee to be retrained. I just can't. Just this year alone really exposed WWE and Vince McMahon for what they really are. And don't get me wrong, I'm trying. I really am. I really am trying. I'm really hanging in there on supporting. I'm hanging in there. But there are just days and there are stories like this that make me not want to support them anymore. Raw sucks. SmackDown sucks. Creative needs a complete overhaul. And Vince McMahon is killing his own company. And I'm telling you, if Vince does not leave his company, if he does not retire, then ratings are going to go down. And soon, very, very soon, his stock is going to go down. And eventually, they're going to end up being just as desperate as WCW in 2000. Okay? And at that point, it will already be too late. The wrestling community is trying to help you out, WWE. We're trying to help you. We're not hating just to hating. We're criticizing. We're trying to help save your company. We're trying to help save your freaking company. But do you listen to us? No, because you are too fucking greedy. Way too greedy. This just pisses me off. Keith Lee does not deserve this. He's the total package. This is the ultimate disrespect to Keith Lee. Vince McMahon having a fit about wrestlers not like apparently Vince McMahon having a fit of not being impressed with some of these wrestlers' work ethic. For like Keith, if you guys not watched the WWE 24 documentary special on Keith Lee, I recommend you do because it's amazing. But Keith Lee doesn't do it for the money. Like, obviously, it's like a bonus at the end of the day for him, but he doesn't do it for the money. He does it for the art of wrestling because he loves professional wrestling. And every time he comes to the arena, he wants to be better and better and better. And Vince McMahon is complaining about his. Vince McMahon had the gall to complain about Keith Lee's work ethic, a man who does not do it for the money but do it for the art of wrestling. And again, Keith Lee is literally the total package. Vince McMahon doesn't even have to do anything. Just let Keith Lee be Keith Lee. But no, because Keith Lee doesn't live up to his standards. Well, Vince McMahon, I'm here to tell you that your standards are shit nowadays. Your standards are literal garbage. Okay? Keith Lee does not. This is the ultimate disrespect to Keith Lee. This is the ultimate fuck you to Keith Lee. And it's disgusting. It really is disgusting. For a company that ruined people like Cesaro, Rusev, Nakamura, EC3, and most recently, Aleister Black. Okay? Why should I trust WWE and creative to push Keith Lee to be a megastar? If anything, WWE is just going to make him into another big giant. You know, just do an amazing spy here and there, but you're not going to win any world championships. I'm just so irritated with this company at this point. I'm just so irritated. So irritated. I really, really am. I just don't know how long I can take this bullshit from WWE. My patience is at an all-time low at this point. Keith Lee doesn't deserve this. Keith Lee does not need to be retrained. Okay? He's the total package. Take advantage of him. Take advantage of him. But I bet you won't. Why? Because you, Vince, are senile. Usually I'm not this mean, but you have pissed me off so much just this year alone. Okay? And my patience is at an all-time low with you, Vince. All-time low. And you might hate me for saying all these things, but how am I supposed to get it through your thick skull? Huh? Because if I just do nice talk, if I just do little small kid talk, then you're not going to listen. You're not going to listen to me. Okay? You're not going to listen to the wrestling community. Okay? So that's why we're so negative on you and this company right now. I just Vince McMahon pisses me off. It's stories like this that really piss me off. There's no need. There's nothing wrong with Keith Lee. There's literally nothing wrong with Keith Lee. And I got, like, when they announced that Keith Lee was coming to the main roster, you know what my reaction was? I wasn't excited and happy for joy, but I was worried that WWE was going to mess up or do some very stupid shit to Keith Lee. And it looks like my fear came true. And also keep in mind that WWE wants Keith Lee to be retrained, but they do not want Nia Jax to be retrained. I'm not making this up. WWE wants Keith Lee to be retrained, but they want they don't want like Nia Jax to be retrained. Ever since Nia Jax came back to WWE, she has been injuring people left and right. She injured Kairi Sane twice and just recently injured Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke. One of these days, Nia Jax is going to accidentally kill someone. And Keith Lee's being retrained, right? Yeah, Keith Lee deserves to be retrained. Yeah, needs to be retrained, right? Keith Lee needs to be retrained, right? Yeah, you got a woman currently in your roster that is literally injuring women left and right accidentally. If there's anyone that needs to be retrained, it's Nia Jax. Okay, not Keith Lee. Another person is Lana. Lana can't wrestle for shit. I'm sorry, but Lana cannot wrestle for shit. Okay, but WWE's not asking her to be retrained, but they're asking Keith Lee to I'm trying so hard not to blow a gasket. I really am not. But you know, a lot of people say that for the people that still watch, people that hate the state of WWE but still watch Raw and SmackDown. Like a lot of people that do that, like me, just Alex, all of that, all of us who keep watching Raw and SmackDown despite the same WWE that is in. Everyone else say that we're crazy. And you know what? I'm sorry, I'm agreeing with them. I really am. Because every week I don't get excited for watching Raw and SmackDown anymore. I don't. Because every single week, there's always something. And if it's not Raw and SmackDown that bores you to death or just freaking sucks in general, there's a story like this that makes you hate Vince McMahon and WWE even more. And every day it gets harder and harder and harder and harder to be a WWE. It really, really is. Thank God I have AEW. Thank God I have New Japan Pro Wrestling. Because if I didn't have those other promotions to watch, then I will already be done. I wouldn't support professional wrestling because WWE would have killed my love for professional wrestling. Every time I watch Raw and SmackDown, it just kills my love for professional wrestling. Hell, NXT is not even that special anymore. It's not even that special anymore. Like I said, thank God I'm a hardcore wrestling fan, and thank God I have AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor and MLW. Because if those companies didn't exist, then I will already have quit on being a wrestling fan. WWE, you need to get your shit together. And Vince, thank you for your contributions to wrestling, to professional wrestling, but you need to step down. You need to retire because I promise you, if you do not retire, if you do not step down as chairman, then your company is going to get worse and worse and worse. Okay? And soon you are going to lose that money. Okay? So, Vince, if you somehow watch this video, if you somehow find this video and watch this video, okay, you are burning your own company to the ground. Retire now while your company still have some legs to stand on. Okay, just please, because I'm sorry, Vince, but you are out of touch. You don't have what it takes anymore. You are straight up senile. Okay, and you are burning your company to the ground. Okay, retire now while WWE still have some legs to stand on. Okay, because they barely have any legs left. So that was my big rant on that. And one more thing I'd like to address before I go to sleep is we already talked about the wrestling portion, but now we're going to talk about the Call of Duty portion a little bit with skill-based matchmaking. Okay, there is a movement going on. So skill-based matchmaking, for people that do not know, skill-based matchmaking is basically like, for example, if I do really, really good, then skill-based matchmaking is going to put me in harder and harder and harder and harder lobbies until I do terrible. And like, skill-based Call of Duty is such a casual game. It really is. Of course, people buy it for the fun competition, but most of the time people want to play as like a casual like game. It's not like Rainbow Six Siege or Overwatch where everything's like sweaty. But at least with those games, they have a ranked playlist and a casual playlist. We don't have that in Call of Duty. A lot of people hate skill-based matchmaking, including me, because I don't want to sweat 24/7. I don't want to play like there's a freaking Call of Duty tournament and there's $20,000 on the line. Okay, and I'm not the only one. Everyone in the Call of Duty community hates it. Okay, and keep in mind, Activision ever since Advanced Warfare, they kept the skill-based matchmaking, and despite our cries for them to get rid of skill-based matchmaking, do Activision listen to us? No. So they don't. As a matter of fact, they keep the skill-based matchmaking, and the skill-based matchmaking gets thicker and thicker and thicker every single title. And we as a Call of Duty community are sick and tired of Activision not listening to us. Gee, it kind of reminds me of another company that I just addressed earlier in this video. But we as a Call of Duty community are sick and tired of Activision not listening to us. Hell, Activision hasn't even addressed the issue with skill-based matchmaking. So there is a movement going around on social media, and I recommend, if you guys have a social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or if you even have a YouTube channel, it doesn't matter if you're big or small, go to YouTube, spread the word, and use the hashtags "do not buy the battle pass" and use hashtag address skill-based matchmaking, because it's about damn time Activision starts listening to us. Okay? And the reason why, and guys, Season 1 is going to come out in a couple of days. If we want our voices to be heard, we got to hit Activision where it hurts the most, the pockets. Activision expects a lot of money, from people buying the battle pass for Season 1 of Black Ops Cold War. And for everyone in the Call of Duty community, do not buy the battle pass. Okay? And if you guys want to be a part of this movement of like getting rid of skill-based matchmaking, or at least addressing skill-based matchmaking, we gotta hit them where they hurt most, and those are the pockets. Okay, so when Season 1 comes out, do not buy the battle pass. Okay, do not buy the battle pass. Okay, and also spread the word. Use hashtags "do not buy the battle pass" and use hashtag address skill-based matchmaking on your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter. Okay, because it's about damn time Activision starts listening to us. Okay, so that's all I gotta say. And it's funny and it's so ironic that the two things that I love right now, are just being ruined because of the company's greediness. WWE and Activision is just so much similar. They don't listen to their community. They always do controversial things. They have been greedy as hell, especially for the last couple of years, and they only care about themselves. Okay? It's just so funny and so ironic how similar both WWE and Activision are. It really is funny and ironic. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you guys think, with the Keith Lee situation and also the movement with skill-based matchmaking, I want to know what your thoughts. Do you agree? Which I don't understand why you would, but would you Like, do you agree with Keith Lee being retrained at the Performance Center? And I'm not going to give you shit for it, but I'm going to give you this question if you do support this. Was Keith Lee that if was Keith Lee that bad to the point where he needed to be retrained? Okay, to all the people that supports Keith Lee being retrained, did you think Keith Lee was that bad to the point where he needed to be trained? I want to know what you guys think about that in the comment section. And also I also want you, for the people in the Call of Duty community as well. I want you, I want to know what you guys think about skill-based matchmaking as well. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And if you do hate it, like me and many others in the community, again, go to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or any social media. Use hashtag do not buy the battle pass and hashtag address skill-based matchmaking. And do not buy the battle pass. We need to hit Activision where it hurts, and that is the pockets. Okay. I honestly, this video was supposed to be two separate videos, but I just decided to put both together. Okay. So I hope you guys like the video. I'm already stretched out from the situations, and I hope everyone has a nice rest of the night. And oh, it's 12 o'clock where I am, so technically it's morning. So I hope everyone has an amazing morning or an amazing afternoon, or I hope everyone has a nice rest of the night. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time in the asylum. Whew.